Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back, everybody. This is Keep the Change podcast, and I'm your lovely, lovely, halfway freshly shaven face host, your kid's favorite uncle, or better known as J King, and I'm here with a lit crew. We got a lit crew. We down one man, but we got a lit crew. I'm gonna start right here to my right. My homie from the sandbox, the chillest guy in the world. He's not getting no confrontation. He's de-escalation for a reason. My man D Money is in the building. What's up, D Money?
What's up with it? What's up with it? What's up with it? What's up?
And then of course I got my homie to the left. My cousin is in the building. V Riz is in the building. Mr. Take Your Girl himself. Mr. Don't Pop My Balloon himself. V Riz is in the building. What's up, V Riz? And then we got LD in the cameras. But most of all, chat, we have y'all. So thank you. Thank you for supporting us. If you haven't already, go ahead, subscribe, like, comment. Send this out to all of your friends. Send this out to all of your girlfriends. Before we get started, well, actually, of course, chat, we are located in the best city in the world where it is 1,000 degrees on this here Sunday. It is very hot outside.
I do feel like a slave ship out there, for sure.
I don't know nothing about slavery, but from what they tell us, it definitely feel like that outside.
Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah.
Them cicadas going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that's how you know it's hot. You hear that? It's like a fucking outside alarm clock.
They sound like rattlesnakes. It's getting so bad.
And what's crazy is you don't even hear the birds outside during the day. The birds only coming out at nighttime. That's how hot it is outside.
Yeah, no cap. I do be seeing
That is
birds
crazy.
At like,
I went to that Walmart off 80 not too long ago, and you know how I usually be hella birds in that parking lot? Empty.
see, they trying to chill out
Empty.
too.
Yep.
They already know what it is, man.
But chat, the city we referring to is none other than Dallas, Texas. That Cowboy season is loading. But before we get started, let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. Let it out. How y'all feeling, man? Y'all had a good week?
Long week.
Long week?
Long week. It was lit, though. It was lit.
Okay.
Shout out to Bahamas, man. They don't owe me nothing. They don't owe me a damn thing.
Yo,
Tell them to keep the change.
Yeah, facts. Nah, I need my change back. On that one, I need the change back. Yeah, it was cool out there. Hella black people. I mean, as you can imagine, but hella black people. Didn't really feel like, I was out of place or nothing like that. But it was cool, Shout out to the company. Good vibes. Good work.
Yeah, shout out to the company. What's up, Vashawn? You had a good week, bro?
man, blessed week, y'all. Shit. I'm just glad I got to, enjoy this little summer break I got, Just been relaxing, trying to get on some streaming, Make sure y'all go check me out on Twitch.
Yeah.
V_Honcho. Tap in on TikTok as well, your boy __ V.
All right.
But other than that, hey, I'm just saying, I'm
Plug.
gonna let them know. I gotta plug it in.
Plug.
I gotta plug. But anyway, But I did get some good news though.
What's up?
I got some good news this week.
Don't
put it on.
Let's save it. Let's
Say that.
Let's save it.
Is it official or not? Still pending?
Nah, to me it ain't official until homie get that flight.
Yeah.
Homie gotta get the flight.
When I get this flight, it's official.
Oh, but it's good news. Okay, on the way.
So
On the
soon
way.
audience.
Soon, coming soon.
Yeah.
Shit, it might be tonight. I'll let y'all know. I'll send y'all the motherfucking itinerary.
All right.
Say less. Say less.
I know y'all probably don't care, but my week was busy as usual. Work, audition, edit, post, and we back here again. Y'all ready to get into some music? All right, that's not it.
Shout out Canada. Wow, Canada Dry.
Canada Dry. Oh, you just came back from fucking Canada. Now everything's Canada, eh?
Yeah, if y'all see us drinking, if y'all see me drinking the Canada Dry, my stomach has been bothering me like crazy.
And they don't want to know about that.
Wingstop and Mesquite. Count your days.
Which one?
Damn, bro.
I ain't gonna say which one. Because I don't need y'all
I'm trying to
looking
avoid
me
that
up.
location.
You know it's Texas. They got about like 15 over there, bro. In a 5-mile radius, probably.
All of them better start counting. Because my stomach has been hurting since I woke up at 6:30 this morning.
What you get?
Just 8-piece combo, bro.
What kind of wings though?
The Cajun, bone-in, half Cajun, half honey hot, or whatever it was.
Your chicken wasn't cooked all the way.
Yeah.
Nah, I think it was just old chicken. Some. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this ASAP Rocky.
Frostbite ass chicken.
This new song by ASAP Rocky. He premiered this at the Paris Fashion Show. All right. That was ASAP Rocky's new song. I don't even know what the title is, but I'll go ahead and start and say, yeah, nah, you tripping.
Bro, that shit is some fucking sit your ass down type of music, bro.
I don't think it's for the hip hop community. I do believe it has a place, and it is fire for the place that it belongs.
That's gas. That's my type of shit. I fuck with that.
That's crazy.
I fuck with that. Real atmospheric, some eerie shit. That's my vibe right there.
If you looking for a rap song, that's not your song.
Oh yeah, for sure. 'Cause I was waiting for some. I'm waiting on for.
After the first 30 seconds of him just mumbling on the beat, you thought he was about to rap?
I mean, keep mumbling at least, nigga. Stay to it. Stick strong, shit.
You said, he did say it was at Fashion Week though, so he probably ain't got no lyrics on it. It was just there for the vibe.
Yeah, no, he got some.
It was a fashion show, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was showed at a fashion. That's one of his new album, though. It's
But he
one of.
probably made it.
You know what I'm saying? But he might have tweaked it. That might not be the version that come on the album. It might have more words on the album, unless that's like an intro song or interlude or something like that.
I believe it's probably just an interlude, to be honest, because it's not a lot of words on there.
But that's still fire in my opinion.
You
I fuck with the interlude.
The beat is cool.
that goes right in the H&M playlist, the Aeropostale playlist, the Abercrombie and Finch playlist, the Banana Republic playlist. All those stores go, and guess what? Everybody that shop at those stores listen to that type of music. So it has a place for it, and it's fire, in my opinion, for that place.
A$AP got hella songs like that though. That's kind of his brand. So, I mean,
Shouts out to ASAP, man.
LSD.
Shouts out to ASAP, showing us that even if you get the baddest chick in the world, you still ain't got to put a ring on it.
what, they not married?
They still not married.
They not married. They got 3. She got number 3 on the way.
Riri. Maybe she don't believe in marriage.
Could be.
Speaking of marriage, I got a question. If y'all was married, would y'all prefer your wife to cheat on you or have an affair?
What's the difference? What you mean? Is cheating not an affair anyways?
What's the difference?
Yeah, like in the context of what you asking.
Well, the difference is cheating is like maybe a 1 or 2 time thing. Having an affair is her spending an abundance amounts of time with said other person and consistently seeing the said other person.
I figure so. Okay.
Like falling in love with another person, basically.
I mean, I guess. I don't know.
I'll tell you right now, if you cheat on me, I'd rather for you just to cheat on me, because the affair, that means you have an emotion connection with another person. Emotions is something that's just not easily appear and disappear just whenever. Like,
This is your wife you talking about.
exactly. So yeah, nah. She done investing time into this other motherfucker. I gotta go to the trunk. Gotta go to the trunk. Fuck it. Fuck this dog. Nah.
Hell nah. I'm choosing to have I hope she has an affair. I would prefer her to have an affair. You're not about to beat my wife and just randomly one day some nigga just sauce you out of your drawers. You're not about to be that easy, shorty. Nah.
How do you think the affair started?
I mean,
Some random nigga sauced her out her drawers.
I understand that, but if you first of all, cheating cheating is the deal breaker. But your shorty just naturally getting her back blown out one time on a one night stand, that's worse to me than her actually just falling in love.
Then her
with the nigga.
continuously getting her back blown out.
Yes, because if we're married, bro, hold on. If we married and you have first of all, the relationship is over after you cheat.
Obviously.
In most cases.
They're both wrong. Let's just all agree
in
there.
both
We can all
cases.
agree there, right? Okay.
And regardless, niggas probably gonna crash out. I'd rather crash out. Or I'd rather
Crash out gonna be way worse on an affair.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It's way more justified because you're gonna crash out regardless.
it's justified either way.
Nah, but the affair is even more justified.
My thing is, why do you want to justify a crash out? Why do you want to crash out so bad?
I'm not saying I want it. We talking about the either or.
Yeah,
This is why.
I'm saying,
I'd rather
why
do
you
this.
that one more.
bro.
Because I'm not, bro. Your shorty's, if she just getting her back blown out one time,
That's one and done.
She's too
And
easy.
Guess what? I might not even know about that. I might not even find out about that.
no, we're not talking about that part. We're talking about you finding out. nigga.
Okay, so we do find. Okay,
Yes.
Then,
No,
bro, one
too easy.
and done compared to 15 a fucking month. Whenever I'm out of town at work, bro, he over here just calling this nigga up every day.
Exactly.
Hey, this nigga left.
Exactly.
Come on over. What?
Nigga
hey,
in your crib
shorty,
eating your food
hey,
consistently.
I can't go out. I'm going out with the girls tonight. This bitch out here on a date with a nigga at Root Chris. The fuck you talking about, bro?
The reason I say
Third
be
time
fair.
this-
Hold on, let me.
No,
I'll let you get your
there's
shit off.
no. There's
The
no.
reason, yes, bro. The reason I say because after that one time your chick get busted down, years later it could happen again. I'd rather the relationship end because you fell in love with a whole nother person and y'all are gonna be in love. Not because you cheated one time and you made a mistake.
So you want her to find love?
If you're gonna
rather
cheat,
than just
yes, if you're gonna cheat, go fall in love with that nigga and make sure y'all get married.
nah.
That's the simplest shit I've heard.
Nah, that's crazy.
That
is nuts.
Strikes to the little man.
Yeah, that's
out here
crazy.
in the world. He just took against y'all.
That's crazy.
That's fucking
Nigga, that's
crazy.
Bro, so you telling me? So you telling me? Hold on.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
So you telling me? You telling me you would rather your chick go out of town and she get sauce out her drawers and get busted down one time and
Oh, bro, it
As opposed to her getting flued out 3 times a month and doing
Yes,
it. Yes,
y'all
I would
put
rather
extra
have that.
Y'all put so
No,
much
he's
extra
getting
sauce
an
on
affair.
it.
If it's an affair, they seeing each other way more often than the
Business
chicks.
is getting flown out. Why that nigga can't live down the street?
That's
Regardless.
That's even worse. That's how you know he's doing it more often.
Right.
When
Hey,
you
man.
leave that nigga's in your crib.
You at work making.
He has money.
Nah.
She's not
look,
cheating.
he trying to dig
She's
it
not,
up.
bro. She's
Yeah,
not having.
money.
She's not having an affair with
How
a
you
nigga
know?
that has less than
How
me.
you know?
Because I'm painting the picture.
You don't know that.
It's my
You don't know
scenario.
that.
You don't know that. Women is not always
Nah.
about
This is
money.
my scenario.
It's not always about
Now you
money,
trying to
bro.
add sauce
I'm
to it.
trying
That shit
tell
ain't
you.
realistic.
Man, let's get back to the.
I'm trying to tell you.
Let's get back to the meat.
Hey, he just fucking hurt the short man out here, bro.
Hey, you got one more time to shoot a shot, and I'm on your head, nigga. You gotta slow your ass down.
What?
With these hoop earrings.
What?
Slow down. Slow down, Scottie Pippen.
last week.
You did. You said Ace was putting up numbers for the little man syndrome team.
That's okay. I can say it, nigga.
Oh,
And I let that nigga get one.
Oh, it's cool when they do it, but when I do it,
it's a problem. Okay.
Hey, I let the nigga get one off. He threw another one. Slow down, Scottie Pippen, with the hoop earrings.
Hey.
Yeah, that shit is out of style.
earrings. No,
Yeah,
she said,
yeah,
"Oops, they
yeah,
don't work."
yeah, yeah. Earrings is out of style
You
for
don't
me.
know.
You can't never say jewelry going out of style.
Hey.
Gold hoops is out of style.
And guess what?
And
Guess
the
what?
skinny
That
jeans.
same hoops and shit, whatever. Guess what? That new nigga that's fucking with your wife and having that affair, she gonna be wearing
got hella
that
hoop
same
earrings,
jewelry.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you saying it's you?
No, no.
It's a nigga like
never.
But he
I
said,
never.
"Not me. A
Button it
nigga
up.
like me."
My nigga like me though.
Button it up.
A nigga like me.
Button
His
it up.
name gonna be Deshaun.
Button it up. Hey, boom. I was deciding if we was gonna do IDK and Corday, but we know that's a slap. But however, I do want to get into this Rick Ross and Pharrell for the money.
Money.
For the money.
It's French Montana ass song.
Alright,
That nigga
French.
ruin every song he get
That
on.
shit sound like French Montana
Hey
in
man.
the worst way. The beat was cool. Wrong rapper.
Yeah,
There's a lot
wrong
going on.
rapper.
I just gotta say, there's a lot going on. Like the beat started off, I was
Wrong. That little
and then
Mexican club type junk.
I hear
Take that out.
I hear the reggae kind of all pop into the rap, and then Rick Ross is on top of that rapping. I'm like, what y'all mixing like reggae? I mean, I know what you're trying to mix it together, but fuck,
Nah,
there's
Rick-
a lot going on.
Yeah, get
Hey,
a different
man.
rapper.
Yeah,
Get a different rapper for that
the
one.
song was called "For the Money," and it sounds like Rick Ross was trying to do it for the money.
for the money.
Hope he got paid.
That was that was not a good track for Rick Ross. And we not gonna act like Rick Ross ain't got no hits.
Oh, he got hits.
He got some
That
slaps.
ain't one. That ain't one.
But that track for the money, him and Pharrell,
Throw away.
hey, that's almost like That's almost like Chris Paul now with Wemby.
They got Fox though. If he would have had a feature on there, maybe.
Or let me paint it different. That's like that's like Chris Paul with James Harden.
Yeah.
It just ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
It just ain't gonna work.
No.
It seemed cool though. Seemed cool.
They tried.
Like when you read the title, I'm like, okay, that could be interesting.
They
Rick
got to play
Ross,
it for.
Yeah.
They got.
He started off cool.
You know, Westbrook,
Yeah.
Paul George, sounds
Yeah.
good. Carmelo Anthony. Oh wow, even better. Not shit.
For the money.
Yeah, for the money. For the love of the money. For the love, trying to make that money, man. All right, not bad. All right, let's get into the last track. Hey, ASAP Rocky.
Put A$AP Rocky on that track and it's a hit. Put JID on that track and it's a hit.
I don't disagree with that, especially with ASAP.
You don't think JID could get on there and flow?
I think that beat might be a little.
Nah, he got the flow.
After him bodying that song called Bodies.
That's what I'm saying.
No, body, yeah, no, that shit.
That's what I'm saying. He can.
Yeah.
But that's like some reggae shit.
He did not body that song with Offset. Offset bodied that song.
I think they both bodied.
They did good. They both.
He did okay.
Yeah.
He did all right.
If Offset
washed though, Offset carried that. Offset carried that.
Offset is when you say Offset, like what? Washed? What you mean?
Washed him on that track.
I don't think so.
He did.
I don't think not.
That was
pretty
his
close,
track.
man. It's
That was
pretty close.
his track. You listen to Who Get in That Pocket and Hold That Beat, it's Offset.
But I think that's the thing. If that's Offset's track,
Yeah,
Offset,
I know he's supposed to, but I'm saying he did. He did.
Yeah.
With a talk about bodies.
Offset did what he was supposed to do.
I'm not saying he did.
I know.
Man.
Let me tell
Go
you.
ahead.
We saw JID step outside of his box and still deliver. That's got a hold. That holds enough weight to say he didn't get washed. To me,
Wait. What do you mean step out of his box though?
like that wasn't no Jid beat. That wasn't no regular Jid.
That's why I think he
That
got
we heard
washed.
him on.
That's why I think he got washed. I don't think he brought enough oomph into it.
See,
He
I'm
was
gonna
still
disagree.
too
I
light
don't
with
think
the
he was washed necessarily. I think Offset did have the better for sure, but I don't think he was washed. Like I think it was really a good toss up. Like Jid handled he did his big one on that one, man. Like,
He did good. I'm not saying his verse was bad or nothing. I'm just saying Offset's was that much better.
All right, I'm trying to find this.
Yeah. Like if Jid was a A minus, Offset was a S plus.
God damn, superb.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find
Super.
this clip.
Plus Ultra.
All right.
We had some music drop this week that surprisingly I was excited. Initially when I saw it, I was excited. It's on the fence. I am talking about Kanye, and I say I'm on the fence because all the stuff he done this past 12 months. He been crazy. It's hard to be a Kanye fan of his music at this point.
Shunning that nigga. I've been finding myself skipping his songs in the playlist.
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
I can't even get with it.
I'm not
I
skipping
didn't
them.
take them out. I ain't take them out yet, but I've been skipping them. I'm like, I can't even.
But I mean, I don't know, like not to take away what he be doing, but I am putting a disclaimer out there for the boy. He is bipolar, all right? Manic behavior. No. I'm just saying.
That ain't no excuse.
No. How he sends his messages, I don't agree.
Nazi cap is crazy.
But how he sends them,
KKK,
I don't agree. But
alright.
his messages,
The KKK hood.
they come out true though.
The
Some of the shit he
KKK
says,
hood.
Hey, to be honest,
some of the shit he says come out true. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, what he say? I'm talking about what he did.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. Yeah.
hey, to be honest, I mean, I'm not skipping his old music. But let's get into the only reason I was excited about his new music is because of who he collabed with, King Combs, and mainly
Who?
King Combs.
Who?
King Combs.
You sound biased.
Yeah.
It's that king flow. That's all that is.
Nah. Before the antics, King Combs dropped some singles a few years back. Like in 2019, he dropped some singles. He dropped a single in 2021. I think he dropped one with Tiana Taylor. That was fire.
I gotta hear that shit because I promise you,
Yeah,
I
I
did
mean-
not know he was even.
He stereotypical sound for a New York rapper. Like when I put him on, it's gonna sound like a New York rapper. But the reason I say I was excited about the collab is because it seems like a a bigger play within the music overall, considering his daddy's where, you know, Diddy's where he at, Kanye's right now where he's at in social climate life. So it's like the collab is interesting. I was interested in hearing the music specifically. Mm-hmm. And did y'all hear it yet?
Yo, I
ain't heard this shit.
Kim.
Do you got a specific song you want to listen to?
Kim.
You want to listen to Kim?
Kim. The beat on that is
we
fire.
can listen to Kim. We can listen
Kim
to Kim.
ain't bad. I mean, so
How many tracks is it all together?
And that was another thing I was excited about. I'm glad you asked. It's only 7 tracks. Right to the point. Mm-hmm. It's right to the point. It's literally 16 minutes long.
Yeah.
What they make you do? Replay.
Yeah, you got to listen to that shit a couple more times.
All right, we about to listen to King Combs and Ye, Kim. Hey, now the beat was hard. That was King Combs and Ye, Kim off their combined collab project Never Stop. What y'all got?
First listen, I mean, I'm trying to get out of my hater mindset full of it. Feeling grateful.
The bias.
Right. I was wanting to hate it when I went into it. I ain't gonna lie. But it was cool.
I know, I see this nigga over here. I look good. I see D over here like bobbing his head.
Nigga foot just happened.
Like, nigga, stop that.
Now everybody hates Chris.
What are you doing, Thumper, nigga?
But nah, it was cool. It's a vibe. It's a cool little vibe. I feel like that's some, you know, as a dude, I feel like it's low-key hard to find rap songs to play with chicks that's kind of like not on some scaring the hoes type shit. That's a song you can throw on. Put that in your playlist that ain't too much like on some lovey-dovey shit. Just some cool shit. Driving, cruising. But I like it.
You know, so
That beat was fire too.
Yeah, and I just gotta say, like, I don't know necessarily how much effort that boy King, put into the beats. That is like making those beats. But I know Kanye, and that is, I'm just saying, he's one of the greatest producers to ever do it. That's all I gotta say. Like, I know that's
top 3.
You saying
at least top 3.
You saying you like the beat?
Oh yeah. Like, I mean, the lyrics too. I mean, they cool. Like, I mean, I got to listen to it some more. I'm sure there's a story there. Sound like there is.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You talking about his mama, ain't he?
Yeah.
Well, the title of the song is Kim.
Kim, exactly.
So Kanye is opening up with the first 16 bars, and we know what Kim he's talking about.
Yeah.
And let's go through some Kanye lyrics here. Let's get into some Kanye lyrics on this song. First 16. First words, matter of fact. I don't fight the tears. So you tell you already he's down.
Yeah, he's been crying.
He's down. He's down.
Yeah.
Let's see. Kim, I love you. Things ain't been the same without you here. And they trying to play it in because you hear King Combs say mama after the words Kim, I love you. There's mama. But at the beginning it's like a distorted voice. We can't really tell it's Kanye.
Yeah.
However, the lyrics. Things ain't been the same since things ain't been the same without you here. Since the day I lost you, I feel like I feel like I lost you. What the fuck, Kanye? So just to get you back, I swear I'll trade it all without a problem. All this Gucci, Louis Prada, cars, clothes, all these diamonds, yo. They don't shine like you, ease my mind like you. And there's where I realized that was Kanye talking. They don't shine like you, ease my mind like you. To me, that's Kanye talking to Kim Kardashian, not King Combs talking to his mama. However, once you get further down into the track, you hear King Combs' voice come in clearly, and he is referring to Kim, his mom, who recently, or passed a few years back, rest in peace.
Peter boy.
I need to be talking, man.
Hey,
I need to be talking.
Yeah, that's just wrong on today. You try to get another one of her, like, basically minus the thickness.
Nah, he's tripping. He's tripping.
Yeah.
King Kong, shout out to his mom. Rest in peace. Mom.
Yeah, but
Yay.
chop that shit.
Rest in peace, that relationship.
Yeah, that shit is done. Let it go. Like, I mean,
it's chalked.
the Kardashians
what
have been
Keisha
known
Cole say?
It's chalked.
to fuck up niggas' life.
She make enough money to where it don't even phase her to not know that nigga no more. That's the crazy part. I know that hurt your ego hella. Cause you're like, it ain't nothing I can really even do. What gesture can you show her?
Well, I mean, he
Except
does
get
have
your act
kids.
together.
He does have kids with her, so he's always gonna be around forever. So that's.
I feel like he should just ride off of that and let that be enough.
I mean, shit. Lamar, what doesn't Odom got a kid with one of them?
I don't know what Odom got.
He was with Kib though. I think he was with
Chloe.
The
I
tall
mean, shit.
or whatever.
He just lay on the back, lay in the back streets. Lay low. Shut the fuck up.
Yay and shut the fuck up in the
shut the
same
fuck up.
sentence. It's just not happening.
Yeah.
Travis Scott. I mean, ever since after Houston, that nigga made no noise.
He ain't that crazy though.
I mean, yeah, he pretty chill though.
Anyways, I saw a new list that came out, and I'm tired of the publications with the list. I said this last episode, but then again, I love it because it gives us more to talk about.
Yeah.
You want to go through it?
Yeah, let me pull it up.
We saw a new list, top 10 rap albums of all time.
All right. I'm gonna start from
Can we?
just the top 10.
Yeah, let's
Shout out MF Doom at 19 though. Fuck y'all talking about.
Let's start at 12.
10. Okay, 12.
Yeah.
12, we could do the top 15. I feel like this is a good addition for this. But anyways, 15, Outkast to Aquemini. Then we got Lil Wayne and Carter 2 at 14. DMX. How do you even pronounce that? Idahih. I don't know how you pronounce that. Never tapped into that. J. Cole 2014 Forest Hill Drive at 12. 11 is Drake, Take Care. 10, Wu-Tang, Enter the Wu-Tang. 9, 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying.
Hold on. Can we pause real quick?
What's up?
Y'all putting Drake, that Take Care album, as Drake's best album?
I don't mind it. I don't mind it
pretty
being a
nice.
pick.
It is pretty nice.
I don't know, bro.
Nothing was the same as Fire.
Yeah,
To me, nothing was the same was his best album.
he was still on his sim shit.
I feel
too.
like he got more classics on that one. That was a very mature album from him.
Yeah.
He has no skips.
Yeah,
Then he
fact.
Nothing was
turned
the
in-
same.
Then he turned
That's a
into
very complete project.
trying to Swiss cheese people and whatnot.
Nothing was the same.
You know
was-
how sticky you get. All right, Drake.
Nothing was the same as his
Nigga
best
was
album.
an actor on Degrassi. Relax.
Nothing was the same was his
got
best
shot.
album. God damn, bitch, can I get it out? Damn. Niggas keep fucking talking.
He got shot though.
Who got shot?
Jimi Hendrix.
Jimmy, what?
That was Drake in Degrassi. Jimmy Brooks, my fault. Jimmy Brooks. Hendrix, my fault.
I was saying, yo, wait a minute. Wait, he got
My fault.
Wait, what was Drake's character?
Jimmy Brooks.
I ain't never watched Degrassi.
Oh yeah, he got his ass shot.
Messy ass show. That should not have been on the Kids Network.
Bro, what school shooter? They brought the school. Bro,
They was talking about
what?
kids getting pregnant and everything. It was nuts.
Everything.
Shouts out to 13 Reasons Why.
Yeah.
Back to the list.
We had Drake, Take Care at 11. 10, Wu-Tang, Into the Wu-Tang. 9, 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying. 8, Lauryn Hill. Is that TMOLH? Whatever.
Wait, what?
That's not a word. I know that for a fact. That's not a word.
Miseducation.
Yeah. Anyways, 7, Dr. Dre, The Chronic. 6, Notorious B.I.G., Ready to Die. 5, Tupac, All Eyes on Me. 4, Kendrick Lamar, To Pimp a Butterfly. 3, Jay-Z, The Blueprint. 2, Nas, Illmatic. And 1, Kanye West, Graduation.
See, okay.
What's up with the top 5? How we feel?
No.
Wait,
No.
What do we?
No.
Okay, question.
What-
Is there
out of the-
anything from the top 10 that should be replaced in the top 5 off rip? We got Wu-Tang, 50 Cent, Lauryn Hill, Dr. Dre, and Notorious B.I.G.
Nah, I'm cool.
Okay, so none of them moving up. All right. 1, Kanye. 2, Nas. 3, Jay-Z. 4, K-Dot. 5, Tupac. Shout out K-Dot, man. Shout out
Can I,
K-Dot.
nigga, no. Hey, to be honest, I feel like some of the lists, with this list specifically, that Nas album, to be honest, I think that is like just a generation thing. It's a generation thing. Because he has maybe...
Have you listened to it?
Yes, I've listened to it, and I tried to like it.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, everybody bigs up Nas anyway from the East Coast. I mean, so I tried to listen to it. And it's cool, but it's only really like 2 to 3 bangers that the world is just... And I mean, I guess that's for every album, technically. So I don't think that Nas album's top 5 no more. Not anymore.
Yeah, no.
I think we got to move Nas to 6. I get the cultural impact, but it just didn't last.
All right.
It's not
relevant.
It's not lasting today. You're not playing it.
It's not
Not
relevant.
one-
It's the same
Nas, bro.
conversation
It's not
we had last time, though. And when we doing these lists, you got to start cutting this shit off and just doing era honorable mentions. Like, obviously, these are cold, but we not talking about this far back. Like, let's just do these lists from the past. 20 years, 15 years, 10 years, something like that. That way it's not some crazy outliers and shit like that.
That album is still it's still a fire album, and it deserves that respect to be on the top 10. But at number 2, no. Especially when you have Kanye at number 1. When you compare the Kanye album Graduation to that Nas album,
I thought we was about to talk shit about Graduation.
No, I'm saying where Graduation is from a complete project standpoint, from top to bottom. Yeah. And then from where that Nas Illmatic album is, from top to bottom, they're not 1 and 2.
No. Graduation is legitimately an album you can play and you can literally walk away. You probably not gonna skip too many songs.
I'd rather listen to Take Care than the Illmatic. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Don't really give a fuck what y'all got to say about it.
The OG's gonna get on your head.
Let them.
You rather have Rihanna singing as it?
You wouldn't? No.
Yeah, I would.
Oh. What was number 3? The Blueprint.
We won the Black Forces for a reason.
The Blueprint, Jay-Z.
I think that's another one.
It's top 10, but I don't think it's top 5.
That's what I'm saying. You got to do these outliers.
Wait. I think that is top 5. That's Jay-Z's best album.
Okay.
Jay-Z's best album, yes. For Jay-Z to be a top...
is a pioneer, and I will stick to it. He's just a pioneer. His music is not the greatest, in my personal opinion.
What?
In my personal opinion, I'm sorry.
That's why you're sitting on the couch by yourself?
No, that's okay. But in my personal opinion, I'm not a huge Jay-Z fan. He got some bops out there. I'm not taking away. He's a pioneer. I mean what I say, though. Right. Respectfully, he's a pioneer.
Yeah.
But Blueprint is not top 5.
Yeah, you're crazy.
Maybe number 6.
You're crazy.
I give you 6.
All right, give me 5 albums better than Blueprint.
Graduation. To Pimp a Butterfly. What's another? Good Kid, Mad City. That's 3. Let me think of another one. Fuck. I can't think of one on the spot right now. Let me look at some shit.
So that's my point.
But
if you knew 5 albums that was better than that album, you would be able to say it. It's as simple as that. Like if I asked you 5 players that was better than, let's say, De'Aaron Fox, you'd be able to name 10 players off the rip, right? Exactly.
I mean, look at it. I gotta think about it, but I mean, shit.
All right. Well, how about this? You think about it, and when we come back from break, we gonna get back at you. All right.
All right.
Where was we at? We was on number 6.
I hope no one heard that.
Or no, we was going through the top 5. We was going through the top 5.
He was still talking about that Nas shit.
Yeah. Nas can't be number 2 if Graduation is number 1.
Okay.
I reckon we skip Nas and push Nas down to like number 5 or 6, and we can move. Low key, I'm okay with moving the Blueprint up to number 2. If we're not moving GNX or September Butterfly up to number 2, then I'm okay with moving Blueprint up to 2.
Nothing was the same.
At number 2,
it's better than the Blueprint, I think.
I disagree. When it comes to rap albums, I disagree.
Why?
Cause Drake, he's not an MC. He's not an MC, and that's a big part of rap albums.
What do you mean?
He's not an MC, as in he can get on the mic and just go. He's not an MC. Like Notorious B.I.G. is an MC. Kendrick is an MC. J. Cole is an MC. Tupac is an MC. Niggas that don't even need a beat at all and can just create their own song off of straight rapping. Not singing. Straight rap. I can play you a song that's straight MC.
Yeah, I get that, but hold on.
To give you an example, I don't want to give you I can give you the Webster Dictionary version. Which one you want?
I'm looking up the Webster.
Play that song that's MC because I'm trying to see why Drake is not considered that.
I bet. We'll listen to Kendrick Lamar's The Heart Part 1.
That is cool. I'm just saying, what does that have to do with the albums? Like, that's not on the album that we talking about, is it?
No. So what I'm saying is the Drake albums, he's not a great MC.
So we're not talking about all the albums. We just talking about nothing was the same.
Yeah, I know. But he makes the same album just about every album besides the others. Honestly, never mind. However, because Drake is not a great MC or not a better MC than any other rappers that's in that top 5, I'm not putting none of his albums in top 5 over any of those. Now, I'm a huge fan of Nothing Was the Same. I think it's better than Take Care. I think that's his best album.
You don't think it's better than Blueprint? You can
As a rap album, no.
You're gonna put if you're
You
gonna
turn pound cake on, and you telling me that's not no type of MC value for you?
Compared to
I'm just saying. I'm asking you. Do you think that's
answer your
not
question?
elite MCing? It don't mean compared to nobody. I'm
To
just
answer
saying.
your question, yes.
Okay.
But we are talking about a comparison of albums, so I have to compare. So comparing it to Jay-Z,
But that's only one asset.
That's what I'm referring to.
I got you. Listen.
You said why? Because that one asset he's not great in. Not even close to better than the other rappers.
But he's better than them in other aspects that matter.
That's fine. On the top 5 albums that's listed, and I'm excluding that Nas album because again, whatever. However,
I don't know.
That's the main
If
one.
you
because that album is beautifully produced. I think that's a better produced album than the Blueprint, in my opinion.
Both albums together, song for song, whatever the case may be, you're going to play more of this Nothing Was the Same. You're going to listen to Nothing More the Same than you are this Jay-Z. You're not going to listen to Jay-Z shit.
That is okay, and that is agreeable.
So how does that make it
Hold on.
even top
Let me
number
tell
2?
you. That is agreeable simply because of one, our age can be a factor into that. Time can be a factor into that. When it was released, how old we were can be a factor into that.
So we need somebody that was in the 90s.
No,
We need somebody from the early 90s that listened to both and can say.
But
because right now we just gonna.
I mean, it still wouldn't necessarily be all the way the same because they wouldn't have the same effect. They probably have a different outlook on Drake as far as rap music is considered. So they may have a biased opinion towards Jay-Z if they're from that era, just like we may have a biased opinion towards Drake because we're from this era of Drake. Same thing with Michael Jordan and Kobe or LeBron or whatever the case may be. The era is going to make a difference, but from a non-biased ear of rap music and an album, forget what I like or enjoy more.
Right.
As far as rap albums, yeah, I'm still putting the Blueprint over Nothing Was the Same or any Drake album. That's a no-brainer for me.
Yeah, no brain at all.
I guess. Like I said. However,
That's just crazy.
I still think that GNX album goes in top 5. But
if we can get G and X up there, but we can't get this Nothing Was the Same, that I don't really know what we're talking about. I really don't. I don't know.
GNX is
talking about. GNX is fire.
GNX
Nothing Was the Same is
brilliant.
fire.
okay, well, fine.
brilliant.
Let's stick into Pimp a Butterfly at number 2 then.
That's fine with me. I'm just Nothing Was the
Black
Same as
Raspberry.
3 still before the Blueprint. I'm still putting Nothing Was the Same before the Blueprint.
But
That's what I'm
what
saying.
about number 4 and number 5 and number 6? You're not
Putting it before those as well. It's number 3
crazy.
for
It's
a
not,
reason.
it's not over All Eyes on Me.
It is in my eyes.
And it's not over Biggie's album either.
It's bigger than Biggie's.
No.
Yeah.
That album was not bigger than Biggie's album. No.
Today.
Hey,
No.
today,
No.
Today.
is.
Maybe in 2020.
Not
Today it
today.
Nah.
Today.
Yeah.
Today. If it ain't no numbers you can pull up that'll justify what you're saying either.
I'm not pulling up a number. You can see my computer.
No,
nigga.
I'm letting you know as a fact.
What's a fact?
There's no numbers you can pull up that says that album is bigger today.
What do you mean? What's the definition of bigger? What are you saying bigger?
Ain't nobody
More
listening to it
impactful.
more today.
So are you saying it has more album sales?
Probably.
That can be fact checked.
It can be.
That could be fact checked. Who has more album sales? Which album has more album sales?
Probably Drake. I ain't gonna lie.
You talking about nothing was the same, bro? I don't know. I just don't see. I don't know. I don't see it happening.
Yeah, and that's probably gonna be Drake hands down. Not even close. There's way more people too, so fuck no.
More marketable.
Yeah, wait. No way.
Then yeah, y'all are crazy. Nothing Was the Same. Sold 658 first week.
658K.
It has sold 1.3 million copies. Overall album has sold 4.5 million. Which album is it? The Biggie album?
Ready to Die.
And I wonder how they came up with this list. Like,
Yeah, thanks.
All right. So, Notorious B.I.G. has sold 6 million copies in the United States and has been certified 6-time platinum. So, yeah, I stand corrected. I'm right, which I knew I was. But hey, that was a good battle. Y'all just lost by 1.5 million. Or sorry,
1.5 million with how many years of gap in between the releases?
You lost.
Nah, that's a big. That makes a big difference.
Hey, you brought the argument. Don't
I'm just saying.
now that you lost.
I'm not caping. But
you lost. It's over.
Okay,
it's over.
It is what it is.
The amount of years don't play a difference in that.
No, it's over. It's over. It's over.
You trying to cut it off because you know this is a valid point.
I said that.
Do the amount of years that the songs have been out not play a factor in how much they've sold? If it's only that many off, it's not that crazy.
Can I answer your question?
What?
The answer is no.
Why doesn't it?
Because that's the same thing when I said the generational gap between that Jay-Z album and
talking
this.
About sales though.
It's the same generation gap. You're still talking about time. You're referring to time.
Out longer than
you're referring to time.
You should have more sales overall. It's not that big of a gap that you're talking about though.
If time was not a reference for the argument I brought up earlier, it's not a reference right now. It's okay though.
Why? I was right. Nobody said time wasn't a reference then either. We all agreed that the era shit was crazy. What do you mean?
No, I understand.
You're trying to straw man it just to win this one point.
Y'all need to put some respect on Biggie Small's album, man.
I'm not disrespecting that.
It's not better.
Nothing was the same. Again, that's my favorite album by Drake. But yeah, we're not. And to be honest, to be completely honest, and to wrap this top 10 album conversation up, from a production standpoint, that album, outside of any Kendrick albums, because we'll go into a whole about that, that album would be in second place to Graduation specifically.
The Biggie one?
Nothing was the same.
Nothing was the same.
Nothing was the same production-wise would go to second place to Graduation. As far as how it sounds. Because you get a mix of a little bit of everything on both of those albums.
Okay. That's interesting. 2, it's crazy, but yeah.
As far as the production wise, as far as the production wise and the features and just the way it makes you kind of feel like you can turn on Nothing Was the Same and go start cleaning your house, just like Graduation.
Yeah,
like you can just hit shuffle and just do whatever.
And GNX.
And GNX.
I don't know, man. In the terms of streaming, it's a blowout.
Well, streaming just came out 15 years ago, so I mean that.
If time wasn't a reference then, it's not a reference now.
We're not talking about time. We're talking about streaming. If it didn't exist,
you did say. Hold on, wait.
Next topic, bro. Next topic.
We was moving on anyway.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to add that caveat, but. Tom, now you is that not crazy, V? Is that not crazy? That's the craziest shit I've heard.
Never mind.
Nigga just did a 180 on that topic, bro. What the fuck? You're insane, nigga.
Friends, ones you can depend on.
All right, chat. We just listened to Roddy Ricch, Underdog. That's off of that's from the new movie F1 with Damson Idris. Have y'all seen that movie yet?
That sounds like a movie song.
Have y'all seen the movie yet?
No, I seen the trailer of it. That shit.
I'm gonna go see it. Yeah, that do look fire though.
Yeah, I wanna see that movie too.
July is gonna be a month for movies. There's a lot of shit coming out.
Yeah.
Underdog. That's the name of it.
That's the name of the song.
The name of the song.
Yeah.
Okay.
But let's go ahead and get into some sports. We had a lot of trades happen this last couple weeks, actually. What has been y'all's favorite trade so far?
I'm a biased person.
I like Scotty Barnes to the Trailblazers. That look he made me wanna, because I ain't even got no favorite team, and I'm gonna get an underdog favorite team anyway. So obviously the Trailblazers are still doo doo, but I like the trade. It's cool for them.
Who'd they trade away?
It don't even matter. They had a bunch of bums. I was surprised that they got Scotty Barnes at all.
But Scotty Barnes without pairing up with Anthony Simons,
he's still on the team, is he not? Or who did Anthony Simons just go to?
Anthony Simons is with the Celtics.
Oh, they got Drew Holiday. That's who it is.
Ooh, the Blazers got Drew Holiday.
Yeah,
and then they still have DeAndre Ayton.
Which that nigga sucks. Why did the Celtics do that? I don't really like that trade for them. I don't think they needed more offense at the guard spot.
I think it was probably money move.
Anthony Simons is cheap, but he still don't really play no defense. I ought to try to get somebody else.
I mean, if they keeping Derek White,
I'm talking about their point guard though.
That's what I'm saying. If they keeping Derek White, that supplements for the defense that you're referring to.
Yeah, but now they have Peyton Pritchard and Anthony Simons at that kind of lead guard spot. Neither one of those guys can guard a mirror.
Neither can Tyrese Halliburton. They guard all point guards these days. Steph Curry gets hidden. Tyler Hero gets hidden at the 2 spot. LaMelo Ball gets hidden at the 1 spot. These niggas point guards don't be guarding nobody.
I'm just saying, you asked me if I like the trade, and I'm telling you I do not like the trade because the defense aspect sucks. Jason Tatum coming off an Achilles injury. We don't know how that bounce back is going to be. Jaylen Brown still plays basketball with half his brain. So Porzingis is getting a year older.
Porzingis got traded.
Who did they get for him? Al Horford old as shit.
I think somebody else got traded. Hold on.
I don't know. The Celtics seem like they just doing stuff. They in panic mode since JT got hurt. That's what that looked like to me.
For great reason, I would say. They should be in panic mode.
They should be, but they panicking the wrong way.
Somebody just went to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Who was it?
Them dudes still sorry. They ain't got
Julius Randle just re-signed with the Minnesota Timberwolves for a 3-year, $100 million contract.
Fleeced.
Shouts out to him. Shouts out to Dallas.
That sucks. They won't win.
Malik Beasley is under attack or under investigation for sports gambling. Shouts out to Malik Beasley. Take the under. Speaking of sports gambling, hey, sports fans, audience, chat. If you are a sports lover and you love making money from watching these play sports, go ahead, download the app Underdog. Use promo code GOTEAM6. Let them dogs out.
Bark.
What else happened in the NBA? NBA trades.
You on Twitter with it? You got to get the ESPN app.
There it is. Lonzo Ball went to the Cleveland Cavaliers. That was the one I was looking for.
That was the news you were trying to mention.
Went to the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Lonzo Ball to the Cleveland Cavaliers.
You gassing that?
I know. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. No. But I'm not gassing that. I just didn't know that trade took place.
Your reaction made it look like you was crunk about it.
Yeah. No. I'm just shook.
Hey, Lonzo Ball is a backup point guard. I'm not mad at that though.
Cavs suck, dog.
I'm not mad at that as a backup
Cavs
point guard.
bullshit.
There's no my Thunder,
fake organization.
We got rid of Dylan Jones for Kobe Jones.
Why are you bringing up no names? Why are you bringing up no names?
Who is either one of them
Hey, we need
dudes?
some players.
Why are you bringing up no names?
We need somebody just it's going
Who's
up
Dylan
big.
Jones?
Why are you
That's
bringing
not
up no
going.
names?
Dylan Jones was the nigga with the dreads that played
Nobody
off the
cares.
bench.
Nobody cares.
I do because we're the champions. I'm
Dylan
sorry.
Jones?
I'm sorry. We're the champions.
Y'all are the what?
The champions. NBA champions. Did you know that?
I didn't.
Oh yeah.
I guess from champions.
Yeah, it sounds good.
What is your favorite moment from the season?
Oh my gosh. Proving everybody wrong about Thunder. Like that you have no every day from the beginning of last year after we got knocked out by the fucking Mavericks. Dallas Mavericks.
What is your favorite moment from the season?
This year.
The whole
beating everybody
season.
and winning. What is you meaning?
You can't ask a nigga who team won the chip what his favorite moment is.
Shit. My shit don't matter no more now.
Yours is a given, nigga. You went to the parade. You saw your team win a chip.
I did. It was the parade. He was aura. He was aura like a motherfucker.
You gotta be up.
He always aura from
Bro,
me.
he cold though. Let's be honest.
Damn, what was my favorite moment from the season? My favorite moment from the season was all the whole playoffs. I feel like the playoffs this year was pretty good basketball, pretty good comp. As far as the injuries go, man, they got to do something about. I guess I don't really know, man. There's been a lot of health issues. Like I feel like we had a lot of superstars go down late in the season just from wear and tear and shit like that. Which I mean, you know, they play a lot, so it makes sense, but. Some got to give just so we can see them dudes still playing during the postseason. Because, I mean, we watch them all regular season, and that's good basketball. Mm-hmm. Then you get late in the postseason, niggas get hurt. It's kind of like, From a viewer aspect, that kind of fucks up the momentum for me, especially not having a favorite team and shit like that. So it's kind of like, man, I'm just trying to see good hoops.
That favorite team shit is gone from the NBA. Like, mainly because none of the players, none of your you're not going to grow with the players that is on the team. Like, a player gets drafted. Cooper Flag might get drafted this year. He might be gone in 3 seasons. Or just like with the Luka Doncic trade.
If he's going in 3 seasons, somebody is mad.
You get because if he turns out to be a bust, then we got to get him out of here. But that's even still, just like the Luka Doncic trade, you fall in love with a team and they get rid of what could be somewhat the best player ever. or for that example in general. And it's like your team goes through, I don't know, it's just too many trades to actually have loyalty to a team. Mainly because the players don't have loyalty to the team. It's become a business, and the business has been put on display.
I don't think that's the exception for my team. I think that doesn't apply to Thunder at all. Honestly.
Oh, it's gonna apply. Trust.
And
y'all just got a bunch of young dudes on them rookie deals, so they haven't had to force their way into money because they can't. Now, once them rookie deals come up, we'll see if they buy into the team then. But for right now, they ain't got no choice but to stick around.
They loving the AAU aspect of basketball right now. They don't know how.
Hold on. And on top of that, the OKC Thunder just got here as an NBA team. Like the Oklahoma City just got an NBA team. So their fan base is going to be
for about 15 now.
But my point is, all the other NBA teams have been in the NBA for 60 plus years.
Not the Pelicans.
How long have they? Regardless, nigga, the
Pelicans was just a rebrand, though, not a city move.
Cities, nigga.
That was just a rebrand.
They moved.
They didn't move cities.
It was the Hornets and then the Celtics. It was still New Orleans, though.
They didn't move cities. Is my
They
point.
still carry the same banners, but I mean, y'all get the Supersonics banner, so same shit.
But they don't. It's a different city. Is my point.
Okay, so
Oklahoma City just became an NBA team. Oklahoma City Thunder
New market.
just became an NBA team, so it's going to be a lot easier for the fans to be loyal to that team because the fan base just got the team. But compared to like a Mavericks fan, Lakers fan, New York Knicks fan, even worse, Atlanta Hawks fan,
Atlanta Sky fan.
yeah, any Atlanta fan at all, actually.
Yeah.
Falcons.
The Braves won not too long ago, though.
Shouts out to the Braves.
Yeah, but that's the only thing they got going on down there.
But my favorite moment from this season, which there's been a lot of moments. Sidebar, I would just want to add Isaiah Stewart's moment when he told Miles Turner, "You play with Legos." That was one of my favorite moments. But my very first favorite moment from this season is Tyrese Halliburton's playoff run. Tyrese Halliburton's playoff run when he hit the shot against New York and did the choke sign. That was crazy. And then the very first game winner from the playoffs, when he did the Kobe Bryant or Sam Cassell, "My balls is big." That playoff run from Tyrese Halliburton,
He's clutch. He
brought a new life to NBA fans.
That boy was a clutch magnet. I ain't gonna lie.
It brought a new life to NBA fans. Hey, what's up, chat? We just listened to Twin Turbo by Gabe Jacks out of Dallas. What's up? How y'all feeling about that one?
Honestly, it was cool. Gave me Travis Scott vibes. I ain't gonna lie though. It was cool though. I mean, I could sit there. I can see some YNs definitely playing that. For sure.
Yeah, I like that track. I ain't gonna lie. That track was a track that made me feel like either I was playing a video game, like GTA or some type of NASCAR, or like just playing a video game in general. Or I can listen to that one at the gym. That's a good gym song. That's a good song that if I'm going out with the homies and we about to mob somewhere. It gave me kind of what you said, Travis Scott, little Playboy Cardi mix in there as well. I was feeling that. What's up? What you got?
I don't really know. Like, it was a little bit all over the place for me. I wanted to like the beat and the flow. I just feel like they didn't really mix that well on that particular song. I like the sound though. I like, the voice and all that. Like, that is a vibe to me. I do think I can understand why he would be a good artist. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear something else from him, to be honest, because I do like the vibe. But that particular track, I think, was just a little bit. It was all over the place for me.
For sure. Once again, shouts out to Gabe Jacks. That was Twin Turbo. It should be on all your streaming platforms. Go run those numbers up.
Gabe Jacks.
But let's go ahead and get into our last topic. This here topic is the family huddle. This is where we as young black men take on some of the more important affecting topics for our American people. Recently, Texas Governor Greg Abbott, he saved 50,000 jobs by vetoing SB3, which is the THC industry.
Man, I know this. Listen. It's somebody got into that man's ear and said, "Hey, we made over $1 billion something in this industry last year. I'll cut you in, veto this shit so we can keep this money going." Abbott's getting paid on the back end somewhere, some way, somehow. That shit, from what I had seen from the news and how they were presenting it, the dude that was pushing the bill, he said Abbott agreed to it. He said Abbott, he just changed his mind. He even asked, what do I need to say? Because people are going to ask me what I need to say when they ask these questions about this bill. What am I supposed to say? Like, I need answers. Now all of a sudden, Abbott did a whole 180 and vetoes this bitch. So, like I said, somebody got in his ear and was like, yo, we'll put something in your pocket on the back end. Let this shit rock. It's a booming industry. Look at Canada. Look at Colorado. Look at fucking all these other states that are welcoming in the cannabis into their economy.
So are y'all for the bill getting passed or the bill getting vetoed or what?
I don't really give a shit. It's THC. That's not real weed. Like, that ain't what we be. I'm still getting it off the streets regardless. But this shit ain't nothing but a popularity ploy. I just Googled it. The next election is next year in November. This nigga's probably gonna use this in his campaign saying, "Oh, I saved THC." Fuck Greg Abbott.
Yep, that's exactly. That's another
lame ass.
Yeah,
I'm not even from here, so but y'all know more about Abbott, Governor Hot Wheels.
He's lame.
So do y'all think outside of Greg Abbott, let's move him out of the picture, but let's just work or focus on the decision that was made.
Yeah, we loving that.
Do y'all believe job preservation outweighs long-term health for Americans? Because, for example, the more that people use this THC or this SB3, obviously there's going to be some health effects down the line. Like we can all agree to that, right?
Maybe not even necessarily. I mean,
sounds like a user.
Studies are showing like there's
no side effects to the puff bars.
I'm asking
you a question.
If you're talking about nicotine and you're mixing it between nicotine and THC, like which one are we going with here?
That's the industry. That's SB3, bro.
It's all connected, but
they wasn't gonna get rid of nicotine. That's not gonna.
There's puff bars, the THC stores, all those vape stores are the stores that were saved that sells puff bars.
They should have put all them liquor stores on the line. I bet niggas have moved in. Exactly. So it's the same shit. It's not like they care about the health anyway. So let's nip that in the bud and stop acting like that was ever on the table as a concern.
It's not about the health. They don't give a fuck, man.
Well, I wasn't saying they. I was asking y'all. Do y'all think because he said the headline was him saving 50,000 jobs, right? We're just breaking down the headline. He saved 50,000 jobs, and what I'm asking, or what we know is doing nicotine or what the vape stores sell is going to lead to long-term health defects. But that was the portion of those stores. Yeah. Those stores wouldn't necessarily all close down. If you go into those stores, they have a section strictly for your THC. Everything else is all tobacco product. So they wouldn't get rid of that portion of their store. They were just gonna have to get rid of all the CBD, THC stuff. Like that's the only aspect.
Like they would still be able to sell wraps, cones, stuff like that, accessories, rolling trays.
So if that's the case, then how would jobs?
It's just the revenue, because you losing revenue, which means less money. You probably have to employ less people, so that's where those jobs get lost.
Okay, so from y'all's perspective, do y'all think preserving jobs outweighs humans' long-term health effects?
I say yes, because I feel like they don't really correlate in this instance. Like as much as you like, I get what you're asking. I just feel like the connection really isn't there for me to be like, oh no, we should still ban it because it's too big of a health risk or something like that.
Yeah, CBD ain't killing nobody, bro. I'm just gonna be real. It ain't hurting nobody. The studying is showing it's been around.
Well, shit. If that's the case, if y'all think like that, then we need to bring back coke. Niggas need to get back on that stove.
That's literally not the same
thing.
That is not the same thing.
That's man-made here.
That's not the same thing.
They need to get back on it.
The death ratio on that is a lot more skewed, so that's not the same thing, brother. The addiction rates, halfway houses, the whole nine. Homeless rates gonna go through the roof if we bring that back. You think the homeless people here is crazy now?
No, they ain't crazy.
Exactly. They ain't crazy. Now, if you get them crack and this heat, that's a terrible mix.
You got a bomb.
They be in that good.
Now, if a homeless person get a hand of some THC, he might chill out.
You gonna sit his ass down over there on that porch?
It's still gonna be hot.
Yeah, but he'll be chilling.
Yeah, exactly. And
He hot as hell, but he chilling.
All right, we got anything? We got anything else? Anybody want to plug anything in? Anybody? We did have some new music. I'll do a music shout out real quick. Bino dropped an album called The Language. Dope ass project. He out of California. Lizzo dropped a project as well. My Face Hurt from Smiling. And it's another men basher album. But I heard a few songs and it slaps.
she likes the female Rod Wave.
Bro.
She lost weight apparently.
Not apparently. It's matter of fact, it is apparent. Very apparent. She lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
And I don't think I like it.
And she was I think she kind of switched her branding up too. That she was like, "Oh, health is wealth." This, that, and the third. I'm like, girl, you was a body positivity shawty beforehand. So
Yeah.
I'm like, you blowing smoke. You just doing whatever gonna get you the next coin. Lame.
I mean, I think no. Hold on.
Shit lame.
I think she deserves to be able to get her health in order and push that
Nope.
agenda. If
That's not
her
what I'm
life
saying.
is.
That's not what I'm saying. My thing is, you don't try. It's not. You can't slap your old brand in the face. It's kind of like because those are that's the core fan base you probably built up.
The big
those
group,
ladies
yeah.
who are like, oh, body pop. It don't even got to be big ladies. Just people who
body
believe in
positivity
that
in general,
message.
but I'm
Well, let
just
me
saying,
let me pause you. Let me pause you right there then.
That's a 180.
Because India Love, she recently did an interview with Complex, and I think it was Speedy. It was either Speedy or Jordan Sank. It was probably Speedy.
Thought.
Well, there's the thing. So she did an interview with Complex, and she said recently she is no longer on OnlyFans because she's ascended in her personal life and her career to where she doesn't want to do that and be looked at like that anymore. She wants to be moved. She's ascending to a different space in her life.
Okay.
And I feel like that's the same thing with Lizzo.
She's
in
not
this instance.
actively pushing the message that OF chicks are whores though.
I don't
Or it's
think
like
she's pushing-
bad to be doing
I don't think
that.
Lizzo is pushing the message that being big is bad. I think she's still pushing body positivity, but she's also pushing to get healthier. I think there's nothing wrong. Now she's pushing that men are terrible,
That's my. That's.
but all the women are singing about how bad men are. But one song she's singing about how bad men are and how he's not gonna fuck no matter what he does, and then 2 songs later she's talking about fucking the nigga. So, However, Lizzo put out a project. We were supposed to go see her Black Market Flea in LA. However, we're here.
Who was we?
Well, she was performing at the event.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would have been in the bathroom.
Stop it. And then Tiana Taylor, she put out a single as well. Another diss to Iman Shumpert. Single's called "Bed of Roses." Hey, she getting off on Iman Shumpert.
This
Bro.
is the nigga who don't actively rap. It's so funny to me though. Cause like when he made the song, he like, damn.
Hey, but he's in that space.
No, he is.
He in that
He is.
space. I'm
My
just saying,
thing is just
entertainment.
like-
Hey, you gotta
From
catch the fade.
My thing is like from a motivation standpoint though. You like, damn nigga, I'm a retired hooper. I got bread. Like this is so, and that's not even what I got my bread doing. So it's kind of like, damn, I gotta get in the booth to dish my baby mama.
Like, why
That's
do all
crazy.
this,
Yes, get in the booth, Iman. We can't just keep taking these haymakers because she performed at BET Awards with the new single and she bodied that performance.
That's crazy, bro.
And then she dropped another single talking about how good Aaron Pierre is in bed. Like, come on, bro. Iman, we gotta do
He
something.
gotta fight back.
We gotta have a meeting.
That's what I'm
He
saying,
gonna hire
bro.
somebody to get him. You know, hey man, I need you to go in there, drop 16. All right,
And I'm gonna rap over it.
and you have me on the background saying some bullshit at the end.
Yeah, that's facts.
Bitch.
Hey, put him on that Carter 6, man.
It's
Put him on that deluxe. Put him on that deluxe. But anybody got anything else they want to plug before we get out of here?
Yeah, if I ain't tapped in, I would go listen to Sada Baby. He got a new album that just came out not too long ago, and Black Tape NWO. If you listen to it, I mean, he's a funny artist in my opinion. He's a funny rapper, but he got some little bars in there. So good little
Little
beats.
bars is crazy.
Huh?
I said little bars is crazy.
He got little bars in there. I mean, it ain't.
That's a great job promoting the artist that you're shouting out.
Hey man, that Ace Trumpets from Clips and
I can't wait
what's the
till
boy
that drop.
name? What's the boy name?
Pusha T.
Pusha T. Track is fire. They just slid on that. They paused. It was fire though. It was fire. The beat was cold. Flows was cold. Clips damn near did the whole thing with just one like punchline. Essentially, same kind of rhyme scheme. Still was fire. It was crazy. Simple, but that shit was gas. Some trippy shit.
Some trippy shit.
Let's see. Cause this done had me in a chokehold for like a few days. Few weeks really.
Speaking of that chokehold, while you pull that up, I've been blasting that dedication. Overly dedicated by Kendrick Lamar from top to bottom for the last 2 weeks. Oh my goodness,
Bro, bully.
boy said, I don't make white music, I don't make black music, I don't make white music, I make everyday life music.
Who's that?
Kendrick Lamar. And it made sense to why I listen to this nigga every day, because boy,
I know. Back to the unpopular. Like I said, Kanye, yay, he got that Bully album.
I ain't tapping in.
That
it was mid.
It's not bad.
It was mid.
No, I believe you. I'm not gonna listen to it.
Like
mid.
you know, Damn, Preacher Man, and Beauty and the Beast. You know, them my three. I would say is some good little songs for sure.
If you want some groovy shit, tap into Spent Passions 2. That album is fire. 18 Karat Affair. Shit is gas. It's groovy. It's moody. It's a vibe. Get into it.
But once again, this is episode 16 of your soon-to-be favorite podcast, Keep the Change. Everybody give it up for themselves. But if you haven't already, go ahead, like, subscribe, share this post, send this post to your ex-girlfriend, send this post to your cousin, send this post to your favorite artist that makes music. Tell them to send their music in so we can go ahead and do a music review on our new artist, independent artist spotlights. If you haven't already, I'm gonna say it again, subscribe. Let us know, comment, let us know what y'all think. We done upgraded, we done got some mics.
No.
Niggas thought we was playing out here. Niggas thought we was sweet out here. Niggas thought this shit was a fucking game, nigga. We got mics, nigga. We got cameras, nigga. We got lights, nigga. We ain't got nothing. We got everything that you need. You know what I'm saying?
Everything.
And after we deliver it to you, we gonna tell you to keep the change, because we don't need it no more. We giving it to y'all, and we gonna let y'all digest it, sit on it, pause. Major. 4 deep in the city nights, voices sharp like traffic spikes, broadcasting bars and everyday insight. Once again, we the best, latest crew in the world, and we located in the best city in the world, Dallas, Texas. How we gonna end this? I think we gonna end this with the Heart Part 4 by Kendrick Lamar.
Oh.
Show you niggas how some
tell
MCing
her
is
no
really
me.
supposed to be going
Hey,
down.
I can't get mad at you on that one. I can't get it played.
And shouts out to Nick.
Don't tell the lie
We
on
know
me.
you out there taking care of your kid. Shouts out to you. Fathers first. Father time is always the best time. We need more fathers out here displaying and showing up in the world, because we got a lot of misdirected children out here. Hey, if you got kids, do not let them watch the baddies.
Hey, if you got kids, stop bringing them on them planes if they ain't got no decorum.
That part too.
Sheesh.
Because I promise you, if I get on the plane and a baby crying.
I'm gonna smack the shit out of that.
Nah, just put the headphones on.
And once again, this is your soon-to-be favorite podcast. This is episode 16, and we are out.
Peace.